It is February 2nd, 2016, and we're going to talk about books. I think that 2016 is going to be a great year for young adult books. I mean, we're only 1 month in and we've already gotten Truth Witch by Susan Dennard, which I loved, and Passenger by Alexandra Bracken, which is still on my shelf, but I'm really excited to read it. And there are so many other books that I am really excited about that are coming out later this year. So today I thought I'd talk about my top 6 anticipated releases of 2016. First up is a book that will be published 2 weeks from today on February 16th, and that is The Girl from Everywhere by Heidi Heilig. Time-traveling pirates. That's really all I needed to know to get excited about this book. Basically, Nyx Song is a 16-year-old girl who lives on her father's pirate ship, which uses old maps to travel through time and space. Nyx's father is obsessed with trying to get back to the time and place right before Nyx was born and before her mother died, and the main character is trying to decide what that means for her and if she's going to help him. Next up is A Study in Charlotte by Brittany Cavallero. It comes out March 1st. So what is A Study in Charlotte and why am I excited for it? It is the story of the great-great-grandson of John Watson and the great-great-granddaughter of Sherlock Holmes. The two end up meeting at a boarding school, a murder happens, and they have to solve it. I love pretty much anything Sherlock Holmes, so I am really excited for this book. Next up on my list is an anthology, which comes out on March 8th. It is called A Tyranny of Petticoats, 15 stories of belles, bank robbers, and other badass girls. It has a great collection of young adult authors in it, including Elizabeth Wine, Beth Revis, and Marie Lu, and it's going to be a collection of historical fiction and fantasy, all about girls doing awesome things. I know that some people aren't huge fans of anthologies because they feel like all the stories are too short and they want more, but I actually really love them. Give me an anthology all about girls, with all female young adult authors, and I am there. Up next, on April 26th, we will get The Raven King by Maggie Stiefvater. This is the last book in the Braven Boys series, which I just discovered last year and fell in love with, and I can't wait to see what happens in the story. The Braven Boys series is basically about a group of teens who are searching for the mythical King Glendower in the Virginian mountains, and everything is going to come to a head in this last book, and people will probably die. I know that it's probably going to break my heart. Hashtag save Gansey. Next up is a book that I've actually already read because I got an advanced copy to review. I will be putting up a review on it closer to the release date, but I wanted to talk about it because while I have already read it, I am really excited for everyone else to get their hands on this book. And that is Suffer Love by Ashley Herring Blake. It comes out on May 3rd. Suffer Love is about a teenage girl who is dealing with the fallout of the reveal of her father's affair. While Hadley and her family are trying to figure out where to go from here and trying to pick up the pieces, she meets a cute boy in her new town, but it might turn out that they are more connected than they realize. Suffer Love is just a wonderful example of contemporary young adult. I absolutely loved it, and I can't wait for it to come out so that everyone else can read it and can realize how great Ashley Herring Blake is. Last up is a book that doesn't come out until the end of the year, but I'm still really excited for it. On November 8th, we will get Heartless by Marissa Meyer. This is the same Marissa Meyer who wrote the Cinder series, which I loved. It was a wonderful science fiction retelling of some of my favorite fairy tales, and Heartless is going to be her new retelling of the Queen of Hearts story from Alice in Wonderland. Basically, Heartless is about the Queen of Hearts before she becomes the Queen of Hearts, when she's just a girl named Catherine who is supposed to accept a proposal from the King of Hearts, but it's possible that she might fall in love with someone else first. I love Marissa Meyer's writing, and I can't wait to see what she does with this new story. And that's it for today. Those are the top 6 books I'm excited for this year. There are plenty others, but I made myself narrow it down to just these 6. Let me know in the comments what books you are excited about this year. Hopefully it will help me to add even more books to my list. Not that I really need more books on my list, but I'll welcome them anyway because I love books. Just a reminder that there will be no live chat this Sunday because of the Super Bowl, and a lot of the Word Nerds have plans for that, so we will see you next week.